This is the piece of information that I believe will get me killed. Please pay attention. The point of this is to protect yourself and your family, and I believe there's very easy ways to do that if you are aware. What I was told by somebody who will remain nameless, who works in the health field. I'll repeat, and this is all hearsay, because I can't back it up, I won't back it up, I won't say who said what. In Providence, Rhode Island, where I live, and this was about the general community which affects Massachusetts and Connecticut. The situation is this. The connection of communication between somebody who is in the hospital or somebody who is in a care home, nursing home, they no longer get visitations, and the communication is broken between them and their family. So when information is transmitted, it's through a doctor, a nurse, or a receptionist. At this point, what has happened is specialists have gone into the nursing homes and the care homes and the hospitals, and they have been setting up a situation where they encourage the patients to sign a do not resuscitate order, or they give them paperwork where they have signed a do not resuscitate order. They then convince the patient, some people have limited ability. If they're in a nursing home, a care home, they might not completely understand, but they encourage them and tell them that they're not doing well, that they might need some special treatment. They will give them special treatment and suggest that they try a sedative. They give them a sedative. They put them on machines and tubes and everything, and then they take that picture and they ship it to the family. They tell the family things have taken a turn for the worst. They string them along a little bit, but they tell them that if they do make it, that they will be a vegetable, that they will be a burden, that they'll require tons of care, and that they'll probably never make it. They get the family to sign a do not resuscitate order. Then they put them on a respirator, they cut the oxygen, and they kill them. Now, the people doing this are outsiders. The people who work in the care homes and the nursing homes are very afraid. Some of them are duped and think that they really did just take a very quick turn for the worst. Some suspect it. Some don't want to talk about it. Some people have just quit. But what you can do if you have family in a nursing home or a care home is to send cards to ask about the condition of your family member on a regular basis, to maintain communication any way you can, to ask a nurse's aide or a nurse or a doctor to simply play a little message or in some way keep contact. It seems what they're going after are people who are not well protected and don't have as many connections. They're like wolves going after the weak member of the pack, of the herd, the weak sheep, the sick sheep, the alone sheep. So that's what you can do for your own family members and for people in care homes and nursing homes. But this sort of information is something that they do not want us to think about, to know about, or to believe is happening. And it's very difficult to prove because they've set it up in a very careful way. Now, the people who are coming in from outside, by chance, I actually met a couple of people in this situation. They may not know what they are doing. They themselves may be duped because of the break in communication. They might be told that they're only dealing with the most difficult cases of people who can seem healthy one day and die the next, and that they are simply following orders. They may be told strictly not to deal with the family or talk with them because it would be easier for them. Some of these people in these situations are younger, and they may not have a clue that they are being compartmentalized as well. The important thing here, I think the most critical thing, and the thing that they will likely get me for, is this one concept, that because of the break in the communication, and that they can have a messenger give bad information between the two sources, that they can create illusions and they can take control and cause death with impunity. That they can also do this with the person who is killing them and the person. That because there's a break in communication, that the person who is administering and the different person who's cutting the oxygen might not even know. It could be centralized and done through one specialist because of the lack of communication. Please keep that in mind. Please don't trust information completely. Please try to maintain lines of communication where you can between trusted people, and even then, take it with a grain of salt. The situation I'm in, I know older people. I'm an older person myself. I've seen people go in and out of hospitals. I've seen people in care homes. And I haven't seen this personally. But I heard it from a source who's in there, and they have. And I trust them. So please be careful and consider the break of communication and the artificial transmission of information is method that they are using to kill us.